Welcome back to Have Another with Espo. It's Whiskey Wednesday. Welcome back, y'all. Tucked into the Peerless on the weekend. Single barrel Peerless. Delicious. Came in from out of province. I've got in my additional tasting notes, I think I'm in love. I'm going to do a different video on that one. I think that's going to be a weekend one just because I want to take some time with it. Right now, it's just barely Wednesday. And I want to dip into the Bib Tucker again. Initially, yeah, that's great. Break the place, Nikki. Initially, it was just a really cool bottle and not amazing price point. But I tucked into it the first night, got about a drink and a half in, and it's really tasty. I really liked it. But I didn't have this, so I didn't do a full tasting with it. And besides, we're doing research for the Infinity Bottle. It's Infinity Bottle research time. The Infinity Project, even. I don't know. We'll figure out something later. But let's give it a try. First off, it is Bib Tucker, small batch bourbon whiskey. Awesome old school medicine bottle looking thing. Great old school cork, just a regular ass cork. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing fancy though. Sounds great. It retailed for about $99.99. But it's a Christmas gift, so it doesn't count. 92 proof. Got a cask number on here, or batch number 21. I'm not exactly sure how to differentiate that. And apparently it's a Tennessee origin. Columbia, Tennessee. So, without further ado, let's get a little pour going on here. I can't see into the bottle to do other things. Right off the top, it's got a bit of a different color than usual. Than I'd usually expect out of a bourbon. A little more. Let's see where we're at. It's not darker per se, but it's got a browner hue. I'm going to go with Tawny on this one. It's whiskey. Doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it. It's pretty clear. Sticks up on the glass pretty good, so it's got a little bit of leg to it. And Beading, I don't know how much we're going to see in this bottle. Lingers about as much as anything. It's bourbon. It does what it do. It does not linger. Let's go with that. And as always, starting off in our Glencairn and moving to a murder glass by the end of it. Shall we take a sniff? I'm going to. So off the top, I'm going to actually write down as I go this time, apple and lemon. It's been a while since I've had this one, so I have zero recollection of what I thought of it the first time around. Got some cinnamon in there. I want to say honey because I always say honey. I always feel like I smell honey in there. And you're not doing me any favors, are you? I'm going to put this to the side. You can go on. Here, Magda, hold this. Thanks, Mama. It smells beautifully. It smells very delicate, especially for a 6-year. It doesn't smell nearly as oaky as I thought it would. That's having a fit up there. We'll bring her back down for the little video. I'm going to say honey. I'm not really getting any caramel. Maybe brown sugar. That kind of smell. Let's go with it. It's not really a nose thing. I smelt it. Screw the world. Alrighty. Alright, well, let's have a taste. See where we're at. Great whiskey burn to it. It's not super high proof, but it kind of mimics that a little bit. Comes up your mouth a bunch. This one I'm definitely getting some honey and brown sugar. I'm not really getting a little bit of vanilla, kind of. It's a little sweeter than I thought. It definitely has more of a nose than a flavor, I'd say. I go high complex on the aroma and Not sweet. It's not dry. Let's go medium. Smooth. It's pretty smooth. Between medium and full body. I'm going to go medium again because it's not like a super intricate whiskey. It's a little more delicate than I thought it'd be. I feel like this is really one of the ones where I wish I had someone else here with me so I could kind of bounce ideas off. I know I say that every time. Same with the honey thing. It tastes like honey, smells like honey, smell that pollen smell, and I wish I had someone to talk to about this one. Probably do a live show for doing that. That sounds like fun. Please burn that. That air is probably not doing too good. I'm just trying to think. What am I tasting? What am I tasting? I'm not sure what I'm getting out of this. Let's see if it says anything on the bottle. No, that's probably cheating. No, says nothing. It gives me no descriptions aside from pregnant women should not drink. That's good advice right there. Don't drink this if you're pregnant. Yeah, I'm not getting those citrus notes I got off the nose or the apple notes. It's definitely a lot fruitier on the nose. As far as a bourbon goes anyway. It's not like an Irish kind of fruity. Really tasty though. I like it. I don't know if it's really worth those. Let's go see if we can get anything off the finish. Yeah, and it's nice as I'm getting through into it. It stays with you, but it's not like a forever lasting one. I'm gonna double down. I got a little bit of long honey, like a honey syrup kind of finish. It's not bad. I like it. I like it a lot. Again, I don't know if I'm going to replace this bottle when it goes, but I do love having it on the bar because it looks really cool. It's just it looks real old timey and neat. It fits in real nice between the Four Roses and Blanton's. I'm not upset about it. Absolutely not upset about it. I just don't think I'm going to rebuy it. Maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe time will tell. Now, does it make it into here? It jives with what I like. I think I'm going back on myself a little bit here. It does a lot of the things I like in a bourbon. Pop this to the side. Let's see if we get anything else on ice. Ran out of circular ice mold, so I'm going to use this ice mold that looks like ice, but it's a weird one. I don't know. Stocking stuffers do things. Spin that around a bit. Okay, that brightens it a bit. Should. You're adding technically water. And the ice kind of brings out the oak for me. Interesting. All right. Well, I did say under 100, and this is technically under $100 bottle. So we're going to do it. How does it old fashioned? Grab some ice. Oh. It's been a long day. Grab some ice. We'll put our cheap ingredients in first for once. No, we won't. The whiskey's already in the bottle, in the thing. That's silly. And it goes. Top it up a little bit. I should have done that while the rest of it was still in there. So, 1.5 ounces of bourbon, just under a 1/4 ounce of simple. Again, we've got a rich raw sugar simple here because I like it. Brown liquors, brown sugar. It's a good mix. We're not going to go with the Aztec bitters this time. Oh, hi West. I remember you. Do our usual contraption of 1 Ango, And 1 orange. Give that a stir. Try to not make too much noise on the mic. There we go. Give it a quick stir here. Mango. I think when I fill up these things, I'm going to grab a second bottle of Angostura. Maybe make one of those Ango sours I've been hearing about. Pop that in there. And let's not forget garnish. We're nothing if not civilized. Little spritz. Little nosy nose. In she goes. Let's give it a taste. Does she old-fashioned? I think it's going to old-fashioned real nice. Don't love this ice. It's in the way. This tastes delicious. It tastes like too much syrup. Is what it tastes like. Very sugary. Got a hair in it. That's not great. Yeah, it's beautiful. I love an old-fashioned though, so it's hard to say no. It's so hard to say no. I had to give myself a limit of $100 bottle. Not going to do it. More than $100 bottle. Not going to make an old-fashioned out of it. It's really tasty. That's fantastic. I'm pretty excited about that. Anyway, that was Have Another with Espo. Whiskey Wednesday. Hope you had fun. I'm going to sleep well. Cheers. Not turning off. That's fun. I hate this damn thing. See if it goes now. Anyway, yeah, while we're doing this, don't forget to like and subscribe. See y'all later. Cheers.